Good morning. How is life going? How is life treating you? How are you treating yourself? That's a better question. How are you treating yourself? Because if you let other people treat you in any way that is not appropriate, you gotta learn to keep boundaries. And if you can't keep boundaries, you have narcissists around you that disrespect boundaries or use boundaries against you. So set yourself apart, bro. Stand out to be outstanding, bro. Sister, create your kingdom, right? Privacy, privacy, privacy. Tell you what, we don't inherit the world. We borrow it from our children. We don't inherit the land. We borrow it from our children. This is what Pasalieu, the brother from Gambia, sings in his song Epiphany. You understand me? That's one truth. So Jeff Bezos borrows the world from our children, all right? Donald Trump, using the Air Force One, borrows the land from our children. You understand me? Look at me when I talk to you. Right, so this is not good. Now, another truth is that I tell you what, Bruce Lee said is all about emotional content, okay? So he has this beautiful little sequence where he points his finger to the moon and shows his disciple, his student, he shows him, look at the moon. And the boy looks at the moon and he says, don't look at the moon, or you will miss all this heavenly glory, right? So it's about emotional content. That's what he says. It's Bruce Lee, okay? And he has foreseen that what is going to be the rarest thing in the future. We have more and more people. We have artificial intelligence. We have a mental pandemic of narcissism, of people who are self-absorbed, who feast on the reaction of others, who need external validation. You know, there's also this funny trick. So you have to convince everybody that you're so happy and blissful and energetic and charity and good and boom boklat, all right? And then when you do this, everybody follows you, which means you have to efficiently pretend to be successful and happy or real. You have to pretend to be real, which is narcissistic in itself. And as a reward, you get the support. I mean, as a reward, you get people to follow you. And this is the same as another scam. That is when you tell people, oh, I have so much money, I have an efficient way to make money, so you need to follow me and I will sell you the information to do this. This is a scam. Definitely it can be different, because if somebody has an efficient method to make money, why don't they make the money? Why do they need your money, right? Because that's what they need. They need you to follow them. They need you to contribute to their success. So in other words, these people pretend to be something or have something in order to get it. So they fake it first to make it happen. But this is a scam. This is not the authentic way. This is misleading people, because the people believe that they follow someone who is truly creative, who is truly generating something, who has truly solved a difficult problem and is sharing the knowledge about this. But it's not that, okay? So, I'm telling you, the rarest thing that there is authenticity. People who explore their emotions, who are mastering their emotions, who are regulated and do not have to project onto others or need others to validate them externally, right? So it's about emotional content, yes. And emotions, real emotions, are gonna be more and more rare because artificial intelligence will be perfect at making good, quick and satisfying results in anything that is connected to craft, but not to art. Art is emotion, but I don't talk about the trash art, art that sells itself, art that is, controlled by money. I'm not talking about trash art. I'm talking about real art, and real art is free, is created out of joy, out of emotion, okay? And people are being driven away from the true connection to their soul, to their emotion. Like narcissists or psychopaths suffer their own emotions as waves and they are afraid of it, which means they repress their emotions, which means they have no emotions. And these traits and this danger is coming to everybody of us, okay? Because we are trained by social media to externalize our emotions, to fake our emotions, all right? And this disconnects us from true emotion, right? When we see something, when we are at the best concert of our life, back in the days, we were just absorbing it. We were living it, okay? We were using our superpower, our empathy, to, and this is an intoxic way to absorb energy, positive energy, by empathetically absorb it. Do not envy or be jealous on that artist, on this person that expresses emotion for me, okay? So if you see somebody laughing, if you see somebody in bliss, in ecstasy, in happiness, somebody joyful, making a joyful sound, somebody having fun, and you participate in that without having this pathological reaction that actually narcissists and psychopaths have. They want to be that person, they want to replace that person. They are envious because they can't have the authentic reaction themselves, okay? So intoxic way to extract positive energy is to just feel what the other person feels, to just participate in this thing. And by the way, this is the Dionysic way that Nietzsche explains when he speaks about Dionysic virtue, Dionysic way, the god Dionysus, and he puts this against the god Apollo, who is more superficial and cognitive instead of emotional and dream state like, right? And he writes about this in a very interesting, very difficult book. Okay, the German title is Die Geburt der Tragödie aus dem Geist der Musik. Yes, sir. So it's emotional content, and we lost that, all right? Even the old Greek lost it, and this is why Nietzsche was alarmed and told them it's important to keep that connection running, right? So stay authentic. Understand emotions going to be very rare because artificial intelligence, social media, and the narcissistic health pandemic rip us off our soul, our connection to authenticity. So stay real, stay grounded, stay connected to nature, and only one contact really counts, and that is the contact between you and the next person around you. It's not about social media contact, it's not about phone calls even. Soon we will have to mistrust anything on a device because it could be an artificial intelligence faking another person. All right? Just trust in the things that are in a proximity of 10 meters around you, and you see it and you feel it and you can smell it. Understand me?